Okay, we are going to learn how to create what's called a test class. And a test class, we have found that it is useful when you have two or more teachers who share the same lessons, the same formatting, etc., on Google Classroom, and maybe they work on the same team in the same building. Or in our case, with music in middle school level, we teach at two different buildings at the same time, but we want to make sure that our kids are learning the same concepts. So I'm going to show you how to create a shared classroom or a test classroom. And you're just going to go in Google Classroom like you normally do. And you click on the plus sign to create a new class. So I'm just going to title this class Distance Learning 5th grade because it'll be lessons that we would use with 5th graders. And go ahead and click on Create. Now my colleague, Jen Lennox Kidione, she teaches at two different buildings and I teach at two different buildings. But like I said, we try to keep everyone on the same page, literally. So what I'm going to do is I go up here to People after I've created the class. And I am going to add her as a teacher. So when I do this, she will have exactly the same permissions and capabilities that I will have. And so now we will both own this particular classroom. So how do you use this once you have it? Well, what we do, you can upload things from your Google Drive folder. You can create a new topic, new lesson, what have you. Always create those over here in what's called classwork. And so I'm going to create a topic first. And since we do some folk dance and movement with our 5th graders, I'm just going to add that as movement. And I'm going to create a lesson or some material in that movement category. So I just clicked on material and I'm just going to type in lesson 1 just to have something in there. Go over here to topic and movement. Now you can see that you're still in that class because it says for distance learning. And you won't have any students in this class because, like I said, it's more or less a test class. So after I do that, I've got the correct topic. Go over here to post. And you'll see that it'll pop up right there. Go back to my stream. You can see it there too. Now, when I go over to another classroom, let's say I go over to this 5th grade class, Mr. Hillerich's class, and I want to go up here to classwork again. I could add it in the stream, but it won't show up properly. So I go up here to classwork and click on create. Once I click on create, reuse post. And the last one that I use should be the very top one. If not, you may have to scroll down through it. So I click on distance learning 5th grade and you see the lesson that I just posted. I'm going to reuse it. And same options will show up here. If I need to modify anything, I could do that here as well. I do want to assign it to all the students in that class. And I click on post. And you can see that it just posted here. You see a previous one here because I tried this before I made this video. And you can see the lesson is posted. Students can view the material and it's in the correct area. So I'm going to go back to my stream and you'll see that it's just posted there. Now we already have a couple of test classes set up. We did this 2 years ago, I think. And you can see here I've got my 5th grade test class. And as you can see, we have lots of lessons we can pull from. We use these for sub-lessons. We use these for if we need a filler lesson for something or an alternative for a student. We can use this with one student or a group of students or an entire class. So I go up here to, and again, we're in that 5th grade test class. Go over here to distance learning. And again, I'm going to go up to classwork and create, reuse post. And my test classes are going to be all the way at the bottom, or close to the bottom. And there it is, 5th grade test class. And I'm just going to choose a post there and do the same thing.